Today on Karamo, Tequila is so sick and tired of her man's cheating accusation.
He is gaslighting y'all.
She wants this show to unlock both of their phones and reveal everything. How many of you think that he's being insecure? What will be found on his phone? 20 texts, and they were nasty, mean, and disrespectful. What will be found on her phone?
What you talking about?
And what will happen to this couple after the whole truth comes out? There's so much hurt and disrespect here. But first, Michael is taking care of Chelsey and her 4 other children. They're all biologically yours.
It's a lot on me.
But he's about to reveal a secret that will change this situation forever. Hold on, Chelsey, you look in shock right now because you did not have any idea. All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Today, we are going to unlock the secrets of a young relationship. My guest, Chelsey, became a mother at the age of 15 and was pregnant with her 4th child when she met her boyfriend, Michael, who was only 20 years old at the time. He decided to step in to help her raise her 4 children, but things had been rough. They both had issues with cheating in the beginning and have struggled with trust issues ever since. Recently, Chelsey's suspicions have gotten worse, and she's asked for my help to try to save her relationship. Everyone, please help me welcome Chelsey to the show. Hi, Chelsey.
Hi.
May I have a hug?
Nice to meet you.
May I have a hug?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for your help.
You, of course. My producers told me that before you came out, you were getting emotional. What was going on back there?
I'm just scared I'm gonna lose him.
Scared you're gonna lose him?
Yeah.
Why do you have that fear?
Just because we've been through so much in just a short period of time, and it's just like, it's just been so rocky and just so rough lately. I don't know what to do.
So when did your trust issues start with your boyfriend?
Well, he ended up getting incarcerated, and I did end up cheating on him, and then he found out through a friend, and whenever he got out, he ended up retaliating, and then he cheated on me, and it's just been a rough, rocky road ever since.
So then why did you both stay together after you both cheated? Because clearly there was something in there that was dysfunctional.
We both agreed that, we was in it for the long haul and the long run, and that we was, so in love with each other, and, of course, we didn't want to put the kids through it as well, but me and him are very close, and we understand each other very well.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Why did you cheat?
It was early in the relationship. I didn't think once he went in he was going to come out, but he did end up coming out, and it's just, people make mistakes, I guess.
Got it. And what signs have you seen that make you believe that he's cheating now?
About 6 months ago, he does work at this recycling plant. There was 2 times that he came home, and that he wasn't dirty. He does come home dirty every day. Mm-hmm. There was 2 times that he didn't come home dirty. There were certain times that he wouldn't give me a kiss, and he's always kissing me. It's just, we're that passionate.
So the intimacy changed?
Yes, definitely.
And how long has that been changed for?
It was a good solid, maybe 1 to 2 months.
1 to 2 months of the
Yes.
intimacy changing.
Yes.
That makes sense, okay. And so you think he's cheating at work with someone?
Yes.
Have you ever talked to him about that? Have you confronted him?
Yes, and he just says he would never do that.
And do you believe him when he says that?
I want to, but something inside's telling me not to.
How are these accusations affecting your relationship of you saying that maybe he's cheating with someone at work?
It's rough, it's rocky. He don't get no time with his friends. I don't get no time with my friends. We're constantly around each other.
So you're isolating to sort of prove to the other person,
Yes.
like
We will be loyal to each other.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. What I know about relationships is that when you're trying to prove to someone you're being loyal, isolation is never the way. Because trust is built on people being out in the world. And the more that we sort of get into this space of like codependency, like I'm gonna show you, look, I'm here every night, I'm not going out, that causes actually more problems. And I can tell it's probably causing problems for you. Because do you have a life outside of the relationship?
No,
No, not really.
not at all.
What's making you cry right now?
Just finally letting it out.
Yeah.
Like you said, isolation is a tough thing. And I'm here to make it better, and I don't want to be the way we are now. I want it to be better than what we are.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see the genuine love that you have.
I do. He's a good man. And
Is he good to your children?
yes, he's very good to my children.
Yeah. Because the 4 children, they're all biologically yours, but he has stepped in with every single one of them.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I get it. Well, listen, everyone, help me welcome Chelsey's boyfriend, Michael, to the show to get his side of the story. man. How are you doing?
How you doing, sir?
Good. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Yes.
See, it's not like that. She's always accusing me. You know what I'm saying? I come home from work. I work every day. I'm putting food on the table for her and her kids, and just constantly hearing stuff when I come home. And when I got stuff lined up with my friends and family, she don't want me to go out and meet them and do anything like that. And it's caused problems between our relationship.
You do understand why, because you both had trust issues at the beginning, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But that trust issue would have never happened if she didn't do what she did when I was in jail.
Is there something going on between you and a coworker? Because that's one of her main concerns.
Well, there did something happen, but it wasn't too serious. I did kiss a coworker.
Michael's secret just came out. Hold on, Chelsea, you look in shock right now because you did not have any idea. He's taking care of Chelsea and her 4 other children. Is that what's keeping you two together? But has this young man taken on too much too soon? You're 24 years old.
Do you not love me no more or something? He ended up getting incarcerated, and I did end up cheating on him, and then he ended up retaliating, and then he cheated on me, and it's just been a rough, rocky road ever since.
And so you think he's cheating at work with someone?
Yes. I don't want to be the way we are now. I want it to be better than what we are.
Is he good to your children?
Yes, he's very good to my children.
Yeah. Is there something going on between you and a coworker?
It wasn't too serious. I did kiss a coworker.
Did you know this?
But, I mean, we was going through it at home a lot. It was up and down. You was constantly putting me through stuff at home. I'd come home after busting my ass, and you would just constantly at me, and so it just happened to work.
Hold on, Chelsea, you look in shock right now because you did not have any idea.
No, I didn't.
What's going through your mind right now?
What do you want for us? What
I mean,
about us?
I want us to work on things and get things under control, but the accusing each other at home's got to stop. We got to work on each other. We got to put a roll on for the kids, and we just got to
Was it just a kiss, or was it more than that?
Just a kiss, twice. That was it.
You've just said there's trust issues. She doesn't let me out. She's arguing, but you just confirmed why she feels that way. You just affirmed that your actions have given her reason to be that.
Well, you know what I'm saying? She cheated first, and I cheated, and that was the beginning of the relationship. Years went by, nothing happened. I was loyal, you know what I'm saying? I stuck by her side, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse with her constantly accusing me of stuff, and just...
Would you do it again?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
So why didn't you tell her before now then?
Because I wanted to actually get somebody to get us help and put us on the right track, so we thought you would be the right place to go.
I got it, I hear you. So you've now said that in the beginning she broke the trust, it bothered you, you did these things, but now you've broken the trust again.
Yes. That's why I wanted to come front as a man, you know what I'm saying, and step forward and let her know myself, and so we can fix the situation. But if she just, you know what I'm saying, I stepped up and took place to be a father of her kids, and just take that responsibility, and just constantly getting accused. It hurt me inside, you know what I'm saying, just working every day, putting food on the table for them, and it just one thing led to another, and the girl was there for me at work.
So where would we go from here?
I guess we're just going to have to work on things and learn how to build our trust up together.
Well, it's going to be a little bit harder than a role than that, because I have to ask a question, and this is direct, because this is how we're going to be able to figure out if trust can be rebuilt. The girl that you cheated with is at work. You go to work every day. This
employee does no longer work there.
Okay, well, did you cut off all communication with her?
Yes. When it first started happening, I realized that I was in the wrong, and I told her that we couldn't proceed on with this, and then she just quit.
What do you mean that the girl was there for you? Because I heard you say that before.
Well, see, she also had a boyfriend at home, and they was going through the same situation that we was going through, constantly getting accused, and so she went through she kind of understood where I was coming from, you know what I'm saying, knowing that I was down at work, wondering why I was acting the way I was at work, because, you know what I'm saying, she constantly blowing my phone up while I'm at work, you know what I'm saying, Chelsea, thinking that I'm doing this, doing that. So the woman knew what I was going through, so she was there for me in a way that she couldn't be, you know what I'm saying? So she made me feel at ease about the situation.
I want to have empathy for you in this situation, but I'm having a hard time, because I appreciate you manning up and saying, let me tell her today, but it was a conscious decision to affirm her fears that she was being cheated on. Y'all see that, right? It's like she's saying, I'm cheating. That's literally what the arguments were over. That's what the griping was over, right?
Yes.
So instead of turning to this woman, why didn't you just turn to her?
Because she wasn't trying to hear anything I was saying at the time. Anytime that I tried to talk to her, it was just a constant argument, and her already thinking that I was doing something that I wasn't doing.
Chelsea, what do you want to say to him about this?
I don't even know if we can keep going on. Like, what if another female employee catches your eye again? Then what are you gonna do?
That if you just stop accusing me and we work together and be happy again, that won't happen.
Unfortunately, that's not the best solution because the thing is that the accusations are based on actions.
Right.
And your actions have shown her now, again, that she can't trust you.
You're right.
So it's like you say, well, stop accusing me, but when you've done it and you've
It's
done it
kind of
again,
not accusing me. It's already something I've already done.
you've already done.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying
Yes, sir.
there? So I want to go back to this because at 20 years old, you took in her children and
Yes, sir.
became a great father. She says you're a great father. That had to have been
Wonderful.
tough on you.
It was tough. See, my father wasn't around when I was a kid, so I just didn't want her kids to take or go through what I went through as a kid with my father not being there. So it was, I seen her situation, and I just wanted to step up and just take that responsibility.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Because even though you brought up your father, it's really your mother that you're actually mimicking here. Because if you said your father wasn't around, that means your mother had to have been alone and struggling.
Yes.
Did you feel the pain that your mother was going
Yes,
through?
yes. My mom was emotionally scarred and put me through a lot as a kid to see that happen to her.
Yeah. And so because you couldn't save your mom, you're hoping to save her?
Yes.
Got it, okay. Is that what's keeping you two together?
Yes.
It's the moment of truth where this young couple can get stronger together or maybe stronger apart. Will they decide to go their separate ways? Plus, Tequila is so sick and tired of her man's cheating accusation.
He is gaslighting y'all.
She wants this show to unlock both of their phones and reveal everything.
What you talking about?
You just said there's trust issues. She doesn't let me out. She's arguing, but you just confirmed why she feels that way.
I stepped up and took place to be the father of her kids, and just constantly getting accused. It hurt me inside, you know what I'm saying? Just one thing led to another, and the woman knew what I was going through, so she was there for me in a way that she couldn't be.
So I want to go back to this because at 20 years old, you took in her children.
See, my father wasn't around when I was a kid.
Is that what's keeping you two together?
Yes. The kids.
Yeah, yeah. How do you feel about hearing him say that the kids is what's keeping you together?
Do you not love me no more or something?
Yeah, I do love you.
Are we gonna be together, or
I do want to work things out.
like you just said, it's just the kids though? So what about the emotions and the feelings we have for each other? I know I love you and I don't want to lose you.
Well, I do love you. But you've pushed me to the point that it feels some type of way between our relationship. Like the spark's not there like it used to be when we first got together.
How old are you now?
24.
24 years old.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like there's more out there to the life that you want to live that you can't live?
No. I'm happy where I'm at. I just want more freedom so I can, you know what I'm saying, experience things with being young with my friends and family and stuff, and then her not trying to hold me back from that situation.
So you actually said what I said, but you only put I'm happy where I'm at, but then, which is basically an excuse. Because I just said, is there something else out there that you want to live? And you're like, no, I'm happy, but I actually want to go out here and I want to be with my friends and I want to do stuff.
I'm happy with our relationship.
Which, by the way, is okay. You're 24 years old.
Right.
It's okay for you to admit that stuff. You know what I mean? This is less about trust to me and more so about there is a woman right now who's in a space in her life where she wants this family unit. She wants certain things. She wants to build a life. She wants to build a home. And we have a young man who ideally you do want it conceptually, but you also are a young man that's taken on a lot and you don't know what to do now.
Right.
Have y'all realized y'all have grown apart?
Yes.
Yes, you can tell in the past year it's been distant, not as the same as it was when we first met.
Not at all.
Yeah. And how does it feel knowing that you're growing apart? I want y'all to talk to each other. Tell her how it feels to have grown apart.
It hurts.
It does hurt.
If you lost this relationship, Chelsey, what would happen to you?
I would have to deal with my emotions on top of all my kids' emotions because they love him so much.
Yeah. What about financially?
Probably lose my house.
A big burden.
Yes. Because he does pay all the bills.
And that's the guilt you have because you don't want to see what happened to your mom happen to her.
Yes, sir.
So you're staying and trying to support her even though you've lost your freedom and you're sacrificing yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. If those things were handled, if the finances were handled, if you were able to have more support with your children, in all honesty, I know you love him, but would you stay?
I would.
Why?
I love him enough to keep trying. I couldn't picture myself being with nobody else.
Do you know how to lift yourself up? Do you know how to be there for yourself?
I'm guessing not.
No.
No.
Yeah. Because you had kids very young,
Yes.
and so you've never had
I
time
had to grow
really,
up real early.
real fast.
Yes, real fast.
And you've never had time to really develop yourself.
No, I never learned how to love myself. I had to love my kid first.
Yeah. That's something for you to process. And when you
Yes.
take that in, you had to learn to love your kids first before you can learn to love yourself.
Yes.
I'm sure a lot of young mothers can understand what that feeling is like.
Yes.
See, the thing that I would encourage you is that understanding is that you have to figure out how, now that you have this support, to figure out how to love yourself. Because both of you are not focusing on self, and you're relying on each other.
So
And
we
that
need
goes
to
back
focus on self before we can worry about each other.
Yeah.
Got it.
We build ourselves up first.
Build yourself up. Because if you're trying to build this trust up, it's not going to work. So the advice that I have for you all is like literally go home and talk to yourself with yourself about how can I learn to love myself more? How can I learn to lift myself up more? You go out there and you start thinking about what is it that I really want? What does freedom really look like for me? What would life look like if I didn't have this fear of like, I'm going to let her down like my dad let down my mom? I'm going to tell you right now, release that guilt.
Let it go.
Let it go. Yes, sir.
I believe y'all will be all right individually, and once y'all do that work individually, y'all can get stronger together, or maybe stronger apart.
Yes, sir.
You got it? Good luck to both of you, seriously. Good luck to both of you, all right? Tequila is so sick and tired of her man's cheating accusation.
He is gaslighting y'all.
She wants this show to unlock both of their phones and reveal everything.
What you talking about?
What will happen to this couple after the whole truth comes out? There's so much hurt and disrespect here.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
Just 5 months ago, my guest Tequila was celebrating her engagement to her fiance Quincy. But since the proposal, Quincy has been accusing Tequila of lying and cheating with his own cousin. Tequila says she has nothing to hide, so she wants my help unlocking her phone to reveal the truth to her fiance. There's so much to unpack here, so everyone, welcome Tequila to the show. Hi, Tequila.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I could be better.
Can I have a hug?
You sure can.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Take a seat for me. So, Tequila, I see you're distraught. Please tell me, let's go back with your relationship. How did you meet Quincy?
I do security.
Yeah.
During my course, I got put in Quincy's building. I was working there, then all of a sudden, I seen him, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, he different. He don't look like the rest of the people in this building. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, I was working, and then one day he just walked up to me. Hey, how you doing? He was like, what's your name? I was like, Tequila. He was like, you got a man? I said, no, which I didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a hump buddy. I ain't had no man, though.
Yeah.
So we kicked it off from that point.
Now, how was it in the beginning? Was it good?
It was awesome. It was like I had a feeling that came, like when I met him, I was just like, dang, it's something different about him. And I was willing to explore that, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So long story short, me and Quincy started talking, which turned into immediately dating in August.
And then he proposed in 1 month.
He proposed in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Actually.
Wow.
I was holding it like,
Yeah. And you're
know?
happy because you told my producers you thought you'd never get married.
I told them that I would never get married. I've been
Wow.
proposed to multiple times, but I've never took it. I'm like, man, get out of here. I ain't marrying nobody.
So then what made you say yes to Quincy?
I don't know. It was just a different feeling that he gave me when I met him.
So when did the cheating accusations start?
A week.
A week.
Because let me tell you this, Karamo.
Yeah.
My little fling buddy, which I didn't know, like my fling buddy was his cousin. But
Okay.
I was with his cousin for 4 years. I wasn't with him, but that's been my
buddy.
fling for
Yeah.
4 years.
Did you know they were cousins when they met?
No.
Okay, you didn't know.
I went to a Halloween party, and the only reason I was at the party is because of my fling's mom. I cooked a lot of the food, and I told her I wasn't gonna come. She said, girl, you cooked all this food, you better be there. It's a Halloween/birthday party.
Yeah.
So I just went just for her.
Yeah.
My fling was there with his girlfriend, which we all know each other. I'd be at their house. It ain't like it's no, you know.
It's what it
'Cause
was.
I'm a realist.
It wasn't intentional that you
It
did.
was
So
never.
It was like, I didn't know that was your cousin.
It was never intentional.
And you and Quincy moved fast.
Real fast.
Yeah. So it wasn't even time like you had time to be like, oh my gosh, I just realized it's your cousin. Let me tell you. You just didn't know.
And that was that.
So have you ever cheated on Quincy after that?
Never.
I mean, since you've been together?
Never.
Not
I only
once.
known the boy 6 months. He ain't even giving me a chance to cheat. Give me a chance to cheat.
So how often do you argue about cheating?
We've been arguing since week 1.
Really? So do you think Quincy gaslights you?
Gaslight? Man, that's lighted gas. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, gaslight is a light. He's a lighted gas. Man, I don't know. Like, I don't get it.
So you think
he's got keys to my house, Karamo.
Yeah.
He can come and go, and I never gave no man keys to my house.
Yeah.
For what? You ain't paying my rent, you ain't paying my bills, you don't need to come in here when you want to.
Yes.
And that's just that. But I started thinking different, like, girl, that's probably why you ain't find no man yet, because you just being too, because I'm always had to be the man, the woman, you know,
Yeah.
my family. I'm a single mom.
Yeah. Mhm.
And so I was like, you know what, just calm down. That's probably why you scare guys off, because you kind of like, I don't need nobody. But everybody needs somebody.
Of course, I understand that. Well, listen, everyone, I'm here with Tequila, who says she wants to save her engagement and prove her loyalty to her insecure fiance, Quincy, by unlocking her phone. Everyone, please welcome Quincy to the show. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to the show, sir.
All right.
Good job.
Nice
Take
to
a
meet
seat.
you, sir.
So, you heard what Tequila had to say backstage. What do you think?
You know, I'm tired of the lies and, you know,
Okay.
the manipulation, you know.
What did she lie about and what is she manipulating you on? Tequila is so sick and tired of her man's cheating accusation.
He is gaslighting y'all.
She wants this show to unlock both of their phones and reveal everything.
What you talking about?
And how was it in the beginning? Was it good?
It was awesome. He proposed in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Actually.
Wow. When did the cheating accusations start?
A week. My little fling buddy, which I didn't know was his cousin.
Have you ever cheated on Quincy after that?
Never.
I mean,
We've been arguing since week 1.
do you think Quincy gaslights you?
Gaslight? Man, that's lighted gas. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired of the lies and the manipulation, you know.
What did she lie about and what is she manipulating you on?
First off, when my mother asked her a question about a family member,
She didn't ask
she
me
said,
a question, Quincy.
She said, I'm talking.
She ain't asked me no questions, though. Don't lie.
She asked, do you know this certain person? This is our family.
No, she
Yeah.
didn't.
She claimed she didn't know this person.
Oh, you a liar.
But later down, it came out that she was dating the person my mother asked son, which is my cousin.
Okay. So you think that's how she lied to you?
Nah.
Because that's not her recollection of the story.
It's not.
So, but how do you also said she's manipulating you? How?
It's not.
Because it was before my time. It didn't really matter because she stated they wasn't in a relationship, but just dealing around.
So if she said that they weren't in a relationship and it was before your time,
Yeah.
why do you feel some ways about it? And I'm sincerely
Insecure.
It wasn't nothing to hide. You should have a award.
He wants me to go
for
and tell
lying.
every dude that I've talked to, oh, I'm with him now.
asking. Is that what you wanted? Do you want to
No,
sort of
it
a
wasn't
history?
like that.
Okay, tell me what you
It
wanted.
goes like this.
I wish my phone was out here.
I deleted all the women numbers out my phone because I could have kept my women too if it was like that.
That's your, you
You know
don't
what I'm
got friends
saying?
if you friends with them.
They not friends if you had sex with them in a relationship with them. That's different.
So you telling me everybody that you deal with that you got to be hateful and despise when you get out when you're not dealing with them because you dealt with them, you shouldn't be friends with them no more? That's grown women stuff.
Why you choose all the men you dated and had
I
sex
don't
with
choose
to
nobody.
be your friends?
How do you know who I
Those
had
not
sex
your
with, Quincy?
friends? Because you told me.
Who do I have
You
sex
told
with,
me,
Quincy?
but we not here
Who
for
has
that.
a key to my house, Quincy?
It's
What-
not about a key.
Have you heard other rumors
You go
about
out and do
tequila?
your thing. You're not that stupid.
Have
Boy,
you
you
heard,
stupid.
Have you heard other rumors about
You
tequila?
with
that
me
make you
every day with
suspicious?
your little flamboyant
Oh,
ass.
you get missing too now.
Okay.
You get missing.
Where I get missing?
You
when
get
we
missing.
argue?
You get missing
And
for
I be
hours.
home?
You
Stop
get missing
lying.
for hours.
Boy, I wish you can have a thing that's every time a lie, they buzz it.
Well,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like this.
real stuff. Something should buzz in his booty. Just like that.
Well, listen, I want to know, what else do you think she's lying about?
It's been situations where a guy came to the house.
And I let him in. And what did I
Hold
tell
on,
you?
I'm talking. He's
Did I tell
talking
you
to
who
me.
he was?
He's talking to me.
Did I
not
tell you who he was?
He's talking to me.
See, that's why you get corny.
That's why we can't be together because your mouth.
No, we can't be
you
together
can't-
because you're insecure, gaslighting,
talking to you,
manipulating,
Mr. Com-
narcissistic
Okay.
butt.
Karamo.
Yes. Come on, talk to
A
me.
guy came to the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
First, this is my son's uncle. So I see his face, I start laughing because I know him.
Mm-hmm.
So he came in, they talking back and forth and this and that.
Y'all was
So then,
Mm-hmm.
I said, man, do you know me? I'm from such and such. He said, oh, my bad. So the first thing came out her mouth, I ain't.
You
So
lying.
when I looked, I said, well, ain't nobody asked that question.
So do you not like her having male friends?
Nope.
What is your problem with that?
Insecure.
I don't got no problem with that.
Okay.
But why you choose all the men you had sex with and was in a relationship
who
to
did
be
I have
your
sex with?
friends? You saying these your friends now because I deleted all my women
So
friends.
do you think she should be deleting all of her
No,
friends?
'cause that's
her male
insecure.
friends?
If you had sex with them and was in a relationship with them,
Okay.
what you
Okay.
holding on for?
Okay. Okay.
I let all my women go. I could have kept all my women if,
how do I
if
know
I
what
knew
you let
all
go?
this.
Do I question you
I
about
gave
your
you
phone?
I gave you my password and my phone.
Do I go through your phone? Because I feel like this. If we're in a relationship,
The
Karamo,
first month, I gave
feel
her
like,
my phone and password.
No, he didn't.
Being
I feel like
honest.
this, Karamo. If we're in a
Nah.
relationship,
See,
what
you
you
lying
tell me
now.
for face is
You-
what I'm going to take until I see different.
You still lying. You ain't never give me your phone to go
Because I
on
don't
your
have
phone.
to. I'm a grown woman, and if you can't take
What you
face for
mean?
what I tell you, then you don't need to be on my
well,
side.
That's like you hiding something.
If
I give
well,
you
if
my
it's hiding,
phone-
then where is that?
if
Where
I
they
get-
at?
It's been such a short amount of time.
He don't
Even
get-
with these
he
things, why
killing.
aren't you not able to trust her?
He killing himself. That's
No,
what he's
it's
doing,
not
drowning himself.
It's not about that. It's like she being sneaky. You know, you go.
I'm being sneaky,
you
but
dealing,
I called you who break phones.
You
though.
dealing with the same people
Yeah.
you
'Cause
had
I'm
sex
friends.
with. It was in a relationship with. They
Okay.
still coming around.
Well, I want to
They
ask you a
never
question.
knew
I want to ask you a
was
question
in the
because
picture.
That's the hell they did.
It's beyond the men too, because you told my producers that you watched her be sexual with other women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Kissing other women in front of me, they rubbing their
He not
booty
lying.
in private parts.
Oh, I wish I had my freaking. He is gaslighting y'all.
that's
He
not-
just wants y'all to. He's
that's
a
not
very
no
good
friend.
manipulator.
No, you come out
You a
with the
very
lies.
good
So
manipulator.
he's saying that you've kissed women and
Listen,
been running up on women in front of him.
Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell this boy.
I want to ask a woman.
This is what I'm trying to tell this boy.
Uh-huh.
You
I
cannot
want to ask a woman
Hold
in the
on,
audience
yo.
something, Mr.
Yo, this is what I'm trying to act. This is what I'm trying to tell about this boy.
You're not
First
about to
of
come
all,
out here and lie. I didn't come here for that.
these women they talk about been in my life longer than them. They're my sisters, 20-year relationships. We hug, love each other. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing sexual. If I wanted to hump any of those women, I would have humped them before you came.
Why is they grabbing?
If that was the case.
Why they
You
grabbing?
understand? Why they didn't want to hump on me?
They grabbing her breasts or private part of
I
her
ain't got no
booty.
breasts.
Our studio audience is about to sound off. How many of you think that he's being insecure? What will be found on his phone? 20 texts, and they were nasty, mean, and disrespectful. What will be found on her phone?
What you talking about?
And what will happen to this couple after the whole truth comes out? There's so much hurt and disrespect here.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
He wants me to go and tell every dude that I've talked to, oh, I'm with him now.
I deleted all the women numbers out my phone because I could have kept my women too if it was like that. You ain't never give me your phone to go
Because
on
I don't
your
have
phone.
to. I'm a grown woman, and if you can't take
What you
space for
mean?
what I tell you, then you don't need to be on my
Well,
side.
that's like you hiding something.
Tell my producers that you watched her be sexual with other women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who?
So are they
Private
grabbing
booty?
your private parts?
No.
Okay,
Man,
so
come
no.
on,
It's
man.
good. All right,
You
listen,
come out here to
I
lie?
can hear my audience has a lot to say. I can hear
No.
that. I want to take it to the
Come on
comments.
with
Y'all got
all
something
that,
to say?
man. Ain't nobody here for no lies.
Well, you're a liar.
Okay. You see what's going on here. You see the breakdown of communication. We can all see that. We see the mistrust. What are your thoughts?
Where does your distrust with her lie? Like, you saying that she has like a whole history of people that she slept with, but she doesn't sleep with anymore. Why do you think that?
I'm 46. I better have a history.
Why do you think that she can't be grown and have these people as friends?
Because when the friends come around, it's a sexual thing.
Why do you think it's a sexual thing?
She dancing nasty in front of these men like she a stripper. Don't got no respect for me. I started to bring me some women in the house.
So you're trying to go tit for tat now?
Nah, it
No,
ain't
he is
tit
a
for
very
tat.
tit for tat person.
Sometimes
Very.
you gotta feed people with their own medicine.
You
That's
gotta
tit
be
for
with
tat.
me.
I want to know, so from the audience, if you could raise your hand, how many of you think that he's being insecure?
Thank you very much.
Okay, somebody who thinks he's insecure, let me talk to you. Come on, let me talk to you real quick. I want your perspective as a woman.
I think he's being insecure because he got into the relationship too soon, and because maybe he's trying to creep over here to do something else.
So using me as a backdrop
Yes.
on to make him feel better while he's doing what he's doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Do you
very
think that
much.
you're using her as a backdrop to do something or express that maybe you want to have other relationships?
No.
Not at all?
If I'm offering to marry her, I cut all my women
He
off.
bought me a ring, I bought him a ring. So
I had
it was
a-
never no fair.
That's
it
very
was no
specific
fair
language,
robbery.
offering her to marry her. All right, so what are your thoughts?
I think he got a valid reason to be insecure because I don't know whether you lying or not, but I suspect that you lying.
Why do you suspect she's lying?
Because she put it in a scenario that he has to think these negative thoughts. There's no positive thoughts
Right.
he could think in the scenario she's
Thank
in.
you.
But
that
I
she
want
put
to.
him
But
in.
I want to know how is she doing that? Because from my
You don't even
perspective,
make sense.
there is
Boy,
a
sit
communication breakdown. But what exactly did you see today that's making you say she's putting
You
negative
could just
thoughts?
reverse it. If he was to her cousin in the same scenario, how would she feel about it?
I didn't know him.
Exactly.
But it doesn't matter.
I
That's not
didn't
what
know
we're talking about.
him.
If it was
Exactly.
the
So
scenario
once he
Exactly.
felt like I
she would
screwed
feel
his
a way
cousin
about
and he
him.
found that
That's
out, why he
exactly.
didn't step off?
So can I ask you a
why
question?
Why he didn't say, you know
Can I-
what,
I'm-
you dealt with my
I'm gonna
cousin,
ask-
I don't want
Tequila,
to
I'm
deal
gonna
with
ask you a
no
question.
more.
So this is the question. He brings up a
You
valid
ain't-
point
you
right
not
now.
about
He
nothing.
brings
You
up
and your ass ain't about nothing. That's why you up
ain't
here
about
looking
So
nothing.
he brings up an
I ain't
interesting
looking
point.
stupid,
If
baby.
you had heard that he was sleeping with your cousin in the past, would
And
you have felt some ways?
listen, Karamo. How can I judge this man? Everybody done met somebody who knows somebody who done did something with somebody.
Okay.
So, well, who am I? If I'm saying I'm coming at you for
Yeah.
you, how can I worry about everybody else that you had before me?
Okay. Yeah. So you're saying
The
you
only
wouldn't.
way I'm worried about that
so
person that you had
you
before
wouldn't
me is
judge
if-
his past. You judge just his present. So do you feel
That's
like
what I
you're?
told him from
do you
the
feel like you're
gate.
judging her past?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
But the past I heard about, she's still doing it.
Okay.
That's my concern.
Okay.
Still doing what?
Well, the thing is that you all brought each other here to unlock each other's phones, so I think we should get to those results and then we can figure it out. What will be found on his phone? 20 texts, and they were nasty, mean, and disrespectful. What will be found on her phone?
What you talking about?
And what will happen to this couple after the whole truth comes out? There's so much hurt and disrespect here. Well, the thing is that you all brought each other here to unlock each other's phones, so I think we should get to those results and then we can figure it out. We're actually going to be unlocking both of your phones right now.
You need to get on your knees and pray.
Stop lying.
So Quincy, we're going to go ahead and unlock your phone first. When it came to apps and you talking to anyone, we found 0 results. When it came to text messages, we found 0 results. When it came to DMs, we found 0 results. And when it came to photos, we found 0 results. So from what we have found, you've been faithful in your relationship.
I ain't hiding nothing.
So Tequila, we went through your phone as well. So when it came through text messages, there was a text exchange between you and his cousin, but it was completely platonic.
Innocent. Yes.
Completely platonic.
Yes.
Now, when it came to photos, we went through your phone, and there was several photos in your phone. There was 4 different photos in your phone in the last 6 months of different women. We didn't see any text messages with them. They were in lingerie and in seductive poses.
Where?
Can I see the photos? I guess so. This one.
Where?
She a good actress.
Where's
women.
lingerie?
See,
Yeah,
this
these
is
are
what
the
I was
photos.
telling
Let
you.
me show, because I ain't in my phone.
This is what I was
So
trying
these
to
are the
tell
Oh,
you.
photos.
this is before him.
Okay.
What you talking about? This is my This is my
Man,
Okay.
So what are you
man.
talking about?
Okay.
Try me again.
Man, I ain't
Yeah,
come
I
here
thought
for all
so.
this,
I
man.
thought
Okay.
so with your dumb
I
ass.
told you all these lies. She got an excuse.
We have one last
everything.
thing. One last thing.
Everything.
You need to take a seat for this one because this was the most important
Everything.
one. So I went back and looked at the text between you two. And they were nasty, mean, and disrespectful in nature. I want to go and pull up the text message that I found.
Boy, you talking about? I thought you was gonna
So
find
Those are
you're
her
a liar,
mouth.
kick rocks. I hope you die.
me.
Yes, I get it. You're just insecure, bitch ass. So when I
I'm
see
done,
these type
man.
of messages, I just think there's so much hurt and disrespect here. We obviously see this as toxic in nature. Your worst fear happened when you opened up to this man who you loved, and that's why you're triggered. I understand where the abusive language comes on. It's not right.
It's not.
The thing is that I know about this is that even though the communication, the language is very disrespectful,
Yeah.
she has been upfront to you. And I think
She
that
ain't
the
been up front.
I went to
She
the phone.
haven't-
We went to the phone, and so the things that you were concerned about and things you weren't concerned about, we searched
Yeah.
for. There was no other men that she was talking to. There was no interactions with guys that were sexual.
Did
and
she
anything.
bring 2 phones or 1 phone?
2.
2 or 1?
And one is a game phone. It's not even on Karamo. He think it's on because
No,
you
you
know
have-
when
you
your
have
kid,
social media
you know when your
sites on
kids
there.
call you and then it rings, you can do that. What is it? Google.
Sure.
When,
You a-
when
you
you
a
can see
very
the
good
picture.
actress.
But this
I
is
got
the
my
thing.
phone synced,
You a
But
so
this
whenever
is the
my
thing.
phone rings
I
to my
ain't-
regular
I ain't come
phone,
here
it'll
for
ring
your
to my
lies
game
and none
phone.
of
So
that.
Quincy,
I ain't
He
come for
swear
that.
his 2 phones.
I
Are
ain't
you
come for
are
that.
you trying to?
I come for the guy honest
Are
truth.
you trying
You're not
to
telling the truth
end
on
this
stage.
relationship, or are you trying to stay?
I'm
Because
done
either
with
ways,
it. I'm done with it.
Bye. Bye. You look better gone. Tell him to give my ring back.
So-
This is why. Listen, this is why I've
no,
been.
because I want to take a moment because even though this because I brought up that line for you for a reason, because I know you would have had the strength to leave this. I already know you did, but you opened yourself up, and I know women like you who are very strong and have to do it on their own, and I'm sorry.
I'm in college.
Yeah.
I got 3 kids, 3 grandkids.
Yeah.
I'm 46 years old. I beat cancer. I just want to enjoy life.
I get it.
And I can't do it with him because he's too busy worried about other people who not involved. Oh, did you tell my cousin that we're dating? I don't have to.
But this is what I want you to know.
We're not in a
This is what I want
relationship.
to know because I understand the things you're going through. But what I want to leave you with, personally, is that I'm sorry that you got into a relationship that couldn't give you what you want, especially when you opened up and were vulnerable for the first time. Because I know how hard that can be when you've had to have a wall up and had to guard yourself and had to protect yourself your entire life, and you give yourself, and at that moment, someone then betrays it.
And it's like I was just getting to a good place in my world.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I'm not going home where I can be with my son to go lay up here with you, and this is what I'm getting for it.
Yeah.
Like,
but
yo.
I want you to understand this. There is still the love you deserve out there. And I
Well,
know
where
that's
is
gonna
at, Karamo? Because I'm not getting no younger.
I know.
And I'm not a bad person.
You're not.
I'm not. I work hard.
I know.
And I love hard.
I know.
It's just like, dang, this make a person regret even like loving anything besides my kids. Like I told him.
I heard it. My only things for you is just to remind yourself to take it slow next time.
I always take it slow. That's why I said.
You try something different this time.
I tried something different and look where it got me.
But even though this has gotten you here, I just want to make sure you don't leave this stage feeling like I got to close myself back off. Because I think every single one of us here have been thoroughly entertained. We've also all fallen for you. We can see your personality. We can see your truthfulness. We can all see it. We can see it, right? Y'all can see it. And I just don't want you to close yourself back off because you met a man who couldn't meet you where you were. You're going to find the one. I promise you.
I hope it's before I'm dead.
It is. It is. It is. It is. It will be. You don't need that type. I know you're strengthened, and you said earlier, I got to be the woman and the man. I want you to feel like you can just be you.
That's where his gaslighting coming at. I said, what did you get with me for? To pick out every little thing wrong or what you didn't fix?
This is what you do right here. You already know it. He said he's done. You end this relationship. You then start to make sure you don't close yourself off. And start to say to yourself, all right, you know what? Don't close yourself off. My love is coming. That needs to be your mantra. It is coming for you. It's coming. It's coming. And he gonna find his too. So my focus for you is just for you to leave here knowing to not close yourself off. Your vulnerability is beautiful, and you're gonna find the man you deserve. Trust me, you're gonna get that love. He just wasn't the one. All right? Come back next time, Fred, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all. Let me give you one hug, all right?